My name is Rhonda Dowdy, and I live in Rancho Palace, forties. I've been working with Scott for about 13 years. I've been in San Pedro since my early childhood days, and without disclosing my age, over 50 years. Scott sent out, when he was starting his business, he sent out a letter in the neighborhoods sharing that he was a new property management company coming on board. What was intriguing to me was not only did he have the academic credentials, but he was humble in his approach. And he shared that this is what I'm trying to do for the community. This is one of the things I want to do for you if you own property. He was also knowledgeable about the area, and he was a resident of San Pedro, which is very important. You have a lot of property managers that come in and they manage business here in San Pedro, but they know it from the business aspect, but they don't know San Pedro. And this is a gentleman who was raised here, who knows the business. He was a resident here, so he was able to understand the clientele and the environment of San Pedro. And I like the way he was organized and going forward, and I felt that to meet my needs, he was the person for me. And I'm so glad that I chose him. From the relationship, I have got, number one, professionalism out of Harbor Property Management. I like the way they integrate not only their professionalism, but the intricacies of the operation. As time continued on in terms of technology and keeping up with the market, knowing what the market bears, Harbor Property Management has proven itself. Timeliness in terms of rents on time, that has also proved effective. And for that, I'm very pleased. Another aspect that Harbor Property Management does is they stay on top of the tenants, which is very important. And instead of me asking what needs to be done, they tend to always be ahead. So that's very important for me. And I feel very comfortable. Whether I'm in town or out of town, I am very comfortable with Harbor Property Management. I have a funny story to share. Harbor Property Management does an excellent job of vetting the clients. A client that I knew of wanted to rent my property, and I wanted to give them a chance, and Harbor Property Management says, I don't think so, Rhonda. I don't think this is going to be a good. When I tell you, sometimes life has to be the best teacher. That tenant just gave us all kinds of challenges, and it was funny because at the end of the tenure, or the early departure for them, Scott and the other associates just looked at me and just shook their heads. We tried to tell you. It was to us, it was funny. But the teachable moment behind that is when you have a good property management, let them do their business. Let them handle the business. And this is their area of expertise. And from that, I gained even more respect for what they do. One thing I would like to say is I would highly recommend Harbor Property Management as your choice of business, and you will not be disappointed.